was a Friday midnight. Two little children were sitting beside each other and was listening to most amazing story they had ever heard of. It was raining heavily that night, thunderstruck, shivering wind, and singing.
Oh, it's the professor. Wait, do you thought it's a horror story? I am so sad to say, but it is not. Nowadays, children doesn't even believe in ghosts. But what they believe in is more extraordinary than we think it is. Still confused? Me too. Why don't you come and join us?
Humphrey Davy made a great wall. Humphrey Davy put acid and metal that was the biggest battery of the 19th century. 4 meter wide and twice as long.
Oh my god, is it that long?
Yes, with it, Davy propelled a new age.
Then what?
That's when, in Royal Institution, everyone in London was to be shaken to copper rods.
2 copper rods?
Yes, 2 copper rods will make a history of true potential electricity. That's what happened.
That's when people created plasma for the first time.
It was created for the first time, but when was its existence first discovered?
The existence of plasma was first discovered by William Crookes in the year 1879. He used a setup which was known as Crookes tube even today. It is an experimental electrical discharge tube in which air is ionized by the application of high voltage through a voltage coil. At the time, he labeled it as radiant matter because of its luminous quality. It was first described as a state of matter by chemist Irving Langmuir in 1920.
If it is a state of matter, then can it change its state to the 3 states of matter we know so far, that is solid, liquid and gas?
Well, plasma can directly change its state only to and from the gaseous state. The process of change of state of matter from gas to plasma is known as recombination, and the process of change of state of matter from plasma to gas is known as ionization. Since it's ionization, you can say it contains ions and hence
A good conductor.
very good.
And what about the intermolecular space of plasma?
Okay, so the particles of plasma are very loosely packed. Like when you apply heat, the intermolecular spaces between the particles increases from solid, then to liquid, then gas, and then after that you get plasma.
How does plasma look like?
You just saw the lightning. That is the plasma. Then there is the sun, the stars that you see. They are all made up of plasma.
It has such a glow. But why does it glow?
Why does it glow? Okay, so see, when we put energy in atoms or molecules, the electrons move around, changing their orbits, and whenever the electrons get excited or de-excited, we get light. That's why the plasma glows.
Can we see plasma physically?
Yes, you can even make plasma at home.
Really? How?
Let me show you. Come on.
But it is raining outside.
We are not going outside to the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
Science is everywhere. Can you give me some grapes?
Could it be more interesting, Professor?
I'm glad that you asked. Well, we can even play music with it. Have a look at this. This is called the musical Tesla coil.
Professor, what will happen if we cool ice? What is the coldest material on the universe?
The coolest thing is 395 million times colder than your refrigerator, 100 million times colder than liquid nitrogen, and 4 million times colder than the outer space. Its temperature is as near as absolute zero. Using the method of cooling using laser beams, a new state of matter was created. This was considered as the fifth state of matter and was named Bose-Einstein condensate and the coolest state of matter.
But when was it discovered?
It was predicted for the first time by two scientists after whom the fifth state of matter was named, Satyendranath Bose and Albert Einstein in 1920. Even though they were successful in predicting so, they were unable to create it due to the lack of equipments and facilities. Later, in 1995, it was created first time by two scientists, Cornell and Whelan.
Oh, it's created just a few years ago.
And you know, they're used in.
Oh yes, they are used in devices that found underground deposits, and they also make highly accurate clocks.
And surely many more.
But that's a story for another day. For now, goodbye.
Goodbye,
professors.
Hey, since the rain has stopped, why don't we go to the library and study more about the fourth and the fifth state of matter?
That's a great plan. Let's go.
Well, I hope in library they might find and learn more about the states of matter and other 17 states. Now they know there are a lot to explore more than they think they can explore. Perhaps one day you might meet them as a child who asks questions and dive down the sea for answers. Or perhaps you might find them in the newspaper with the headline, "Another groundbreaking discovery by the scientists." Let the curiosity never die and imagination be broader. As said by Albert Einstein, imagination is more powerful than knowledge.